Yes, the Oppenheimer embargo have been lifted, and that means the internet is flooded with Oppenheimer review. Now, click here for this review in particular. The good news is it's going to be a good review. My favorite kind of review because this movie is epic. Oppenheimer is written and directed by Christopher Nolan, as it's based on a book called American Prometheus, which star Cillian Murphy as J. Robert Oppenheimer, who is also known as the father of atomic bomb. This is the story of his life that led all the way to Project Manhattan, both during the project and what actually came after the project. The good, the bad, and the heavy. Now, don't get it twisted. Cillian Murphy is a brilliant actor. He's absolutely brilliant in this movie as J. Robert Oppenheimer. I mean, there's something about Cillian Murphy about the lens in this movie. It's just too accurate. I mean, the acting became more was when he now started appearing like somebody that actually founded atomic bomb was not acting like, hey guys, I just wanted to help the world. So it's easy when you want to portray yourself as the father of atomic bomb, but the question is, what does it do to that person that discovered that bomb? What happens to that person afterwards? How do you put that into acting? What it does to that kind of person that discovered a bomb that kills so many people without having a military background, and he's just a scientist. We just say everybody in this movie did a really, really great job because this is a pack of cast. All supporting casts: Emily Blunt, Jason Clarke, Robert Downey Jr., Matt Damon, and more. But Downey Jr. is always an amazing cast. Where I have this feeling like after making so much money from Marvel and you're still having a role where you want to still portray yourself like, yeah, you really deserve this role of acting. I mean, it takes a lot to have so much money because the idea for me, maybe he has so much money somewhere packed up because of the movie adapted from Marvel. And now you have to still go for this and make it an excellent. The thing I love about this movie is the fact that it's a movie for movie fan. It's a movie for cinema. And for the atomic bomb aspect, I was thinking this is going to be a full-time CGI work, but hey, they did most of the amazing work without CGI, and it was fantastic. And the only time I know that something different was occurring was how they were able to sync the imagination of Cillian Murphy into the space imagination when he had it. I know those places they must have used one or two strings to pull it out, but hey, you're watching this movie, they were not telling you what's going on, but you could relate with the whole scenario. It's just mind-blowing. We all agree by now that Christopher Nolan is just another producer that allows everybody who wants to be a director in the future. The movie didn't revolve around the bombs or the atomic bomb alone. What it revolved around is everything that happened around Oppenheimer, both during the atomic bomb and after the atomic bomb, how he was able to live in regret and how he was able to deal with government activity that was all pouring against him. They could have shown all this thing in the movie, but if they were going to show it, it's going to take about 5 hours of our time. But they were able to sync it. It wasn't like a cut, but it was like it was going on inside this room like something arranged. But you could see and relate to his past and things he has done to be used against him. The character they put up in those scenarios was spectacular. A lot of speculation has been going on, like say maybe he was just going for that Oscar, but I feel like this movie was just done for the love of who he is personally. But I hope Cillian Murphy finally got that Oscar because he really deserved it. So, Oppenheimer, have you seen it? If you've seen it, put a comment below. Tell me what you think and get stuck to my face.